Foreclosures are up and the real estate market is crashing. Let's check it out.
As more homeowners in the U.S. struggle to keep up with mortgage payments and maintenance costs, new data shows the number of property foreclosures is steadily rising. According to property data from Adam, foreclosure filings rose for 6 months straight year over year. And as of August, the number of foreclosures, that was up 18% from the same time last year. Those numbers put the U.S. on track to surpass the roughly 322,000 total properties that went into foreclosure last year. CBS News contributor Javier David joins us now. He is also a business editor for the Dallas Morning News. Javier, always very good to see you. So despite this surge, U.S. foreclosures, we should mention, do remain well below pre-pandemic levels. Given all that, though, what factors are behind this recent rise we're seeing?
Yeah, honestly, it's not just one thing or the other, but one big reason: inflation. It's a stealth tax on everything. And when prices rise, and it inevitably triggers a bunch of series of trade-offs, especially for the working and middle class. And because housing is more than just one monthly payment, there's all sorts of costs associated with home ownership. The things you can't control: plumbing, maintenance, storm damage, insurance. That's a really big cost. All of that costs money in an era of high inflation. It just costs more than it used to. So, for example, there's a statistic that single-family homeowners with a mortgage today pay on average nearly $2,400 more a year for property coverage. That's up nearly 70% from 5 years ago.
That's a huge difference for people's budgets. What are the options that people have if they're struggling to keep up with these payments?
Yeah, there are a slew of, believe it or not, the government, which of course is now shut down, has a number of foreclosure assistance programs to help. HUD and FHA have loss mitigation programs. It's designed to ease financial hardships. Cities and states also have their own sort of programs, nonprofit counseling that'll help cash-strapped borrowers. And a lot of people sort of tend to go into hiding whenever they owe money, and that's not a good idea because when you're behind, you can contact your bank or your mortgage issuer directly because they have their own sort of forgiveness and grace programs to address some of these hardship cases, and even if it's just temporary.
Javier, you bring up the shutdown. How does the shutdown here impact mortgage rates and the real estate market?
Yeah, it's a subterranean economic effect. It kind of depends on how long it lasts. Basically, this shutdown is a source of uncertainty in markets, and that helps drive rates higher, which of course is bad, or lower, which would be good to help kind of stimulate demand for mortgages. Right now, thus far, we haven't seen much of an impact on rates, but the longer the impasse drags on, the more the uncertainty rises, and that's just not good for rate stability.
All right, Javier David, thank you very much for being here.
All right, so here's the thing. Research.